Darrell K. Royal Stadium in Austin, Texas is bursting with excited fans who've come to watch one exciting football game. And the weather is absolutely gorgeous for today's game between the Texas A&M Aggies and the Texas Longhorns. And here come the Longhorns. Brad Nessler here along with Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso, and what a great one we've got for you today. It's time for the Lone Star Showdown, an in-state battle that's been a mainstay of college football since 1894. The Longhorns come into this game expecting a win. I tend to agree with that. How about you, Herbie?
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you on this one, Brad. Texas has one of the better running attacks in college football and a very good running back. Lee, this will be a great opportunity here for fans to get a chance to see him run the football and lead his team to a victory.
Let me tell you why I agree with you. Texas loves to run the football, and that's how they win ball games. I think they're going to have a big game on the ground today. And Kirk, I agree with you. I think they win this one, no problem.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we're going to have an action-packed game. So let's get down to the field where they're waiting for the coin toss. Both teams are lining up for the kickoff, and we're just about set to get this one underway. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Number 3 fields it in the end zone. He brings it. They'll take over at the 15. The Aggies line up with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. He steps up, picks it off, and it'll be the safety that gets credit with that last interception.
Let me tell you the reason why. He watched the play develop and made a break on the ball, and then he made a great catch. Those are all the ingredients that you need to intercept the football.
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. Texas lines up in a shotgun set. They'll throw on first down. Complete. And down he goes. And Kirk, that was a nice grab there.
You know, it may be simple, but whenever you can gain solid yardage, you're doing something right.
It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. Number 2 with 3 wide receivers. Back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
Third and 5 coming up. Ball on the 24. Texas comes out with an I formation. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Rifles it right side. Incomplete pass. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
It looks like they're going to try for the long field goal. It's up. And it splits the uprights. And he's got to be happy about that kick.
Oh, no question. This kid is a solid kicker.
Texas lines up for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Number 3 fields it in the end zone. They'll go to work at the 19. James lines up in the shotgun. James drops back to pass. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 19. James comes to the line with 3 wide. He's in trouble. And it's caught. And he's taken down at the 20. And he got stopped before he even got started on that thing.
That defense had their eyes on that kid the entire time. Whoa.
Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on their own 20. Texas A&M lines up in a shotgun set. That snap from center. Throws this one out to the right. In and out of his hand. That brings up a punting situation.
I'll tell you what, this defense did a heck of a job that time to hold them to 3 and out.
They come out in a punt formation. Number 20 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 69 fields it at the 26. There's a missed tackle, and he breaks another. Picked up some good, solid yardage on that return.
Yo, that's not good for the old net punting average either.
They'll start this drive at the 43. The Longhorns go with the I formation. They'll go with the fullback. And down he goes at the 44-yard line. 1 yard on the play. Second and 9. Ball on the 44-yard line. Number 23 lines up as a single back. On the ground with a tailback. And he's taken down at the 47-yard line. 3 yards there on the delayed handoff. It's 3rd down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 47. Texas goes with the ace set here. Drops back to pass. Steps up, going deep. Coach, he made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
It's 4th down now, and we'll see the punt team. Number 2 calls for the fair catch. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll set up shop at the 20. Number 1 is the single setback. And down he goes. Flags are down, and this one might be on the offense.
Holding on the offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
And he got caught
Still
holding.
first down.
Yeah, you can't get caught with your hands on the outside of another player if you're going to block him. They have to stay in front, and that time the player didn't do that.
It's 1st and a mile. Ball on their own 11. They line up in the shotgun. James drops back. He's going right. Almost intercepted. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
2nd and long. Ball on the 11-yard line. The Longhorns bring in the nickel package. Back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long. Ball on their own 11. Texas A&M lines up with 3 receivers. James drops to throw. He steps up. Chucks it deep down the right side. Comes up with a jump ball. He threw a strike that time, Coach.
You ain't kidding. That kid's got some kind of arm, and it carried him to a big gain right there.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 38. The Aggies with 4 receivers. James steps back to pass. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. James back in the gun. He's going right. Got it. And he's taken down. What a play.
Boy, solid job there by the quarterback, recognizing the defensive coverage and delivering the ball to the open receiver.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 6th play of the drive. Texas A&M lines up in a shotgun set. They'll throw on 1st down. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
Second and 10. Ball on the 39. The Aggies line up with 2 tight ends. James off the fake. Coach, he made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. Texas puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. And down he goes. Boy, they got some major heat on the quarterback that time.
Well, that's the whole goal of the defense. They're going to attack him by bringing multiple looks and blitzing from the linebackers in the secondary to try to confuse him.
And the punt team will come out. It's 4th down. Number 20 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 34 signals for a fair catch, and it goes out of the end zone for the touchback. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. Texas lines up in a double tight set. Up the middle. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. And he couldn't go anywhere on that run.
Nah, he couldn't go anywhere because there was no place for him to run. The defensive front got a good push and knocked that offensive line backwards.
Second down and 12. Ball on the 18. Trips right. Throws it to the outside. Almost intercepted. And he threw the ball into coverage.
Man, I tell you, he's lucky that defense didn't come away with that one. Whew.
Third down and 12 to go. Ball on their own 18. Number 2 comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back. He's going left. Got his running back, and down he goes at the 26-yard line. Nice pass, but not enough for the first down, and that's going to bring up fourth.
I know, yeah, but nice pass and catch. But when you don't convert the first down, it's not as nice as you'd like.
Fourth and 4. Ball on the 26-yard line.
And they're ready to punt this one away. He gets it off. Number 2 fields it at the 30. Came away with a nice return there, Lee Corso.
Whoa, Nelly. That was almost a big one, my friend.
They'll take over at the 45. The Aggies line up with 3 wide. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Moore brings him down at the 46. They got a little bit there, but less than a yard. Second and 9. Ball on the 46-yard line. James lines up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Over the middle. In and out of his hand. It's third down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 46. The Longhorns line up in a nickelback. James drops back to pass. Under pressure, and they got it.
There was just not enough people to block. And when there ain't enough, you're going to get nailed.
They come out in a punt formation. A long ways yet to go, but at the end of one, our score, Texas 3, Texas A&M nothing.
Fourth and long. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Number 69 awaiting the return.
Number 69. Back to return.
Punts the ball away. And it's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
They had the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap it.
They'll go to work at the 38. Number 23, the lone back to pass. Here comes the pressure. He's got it. Smith with a takedown. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
Second down and short. Ball on the 48. Number 23 lines up as a single back. He drops back. Rifles this one out to the left, and he can't hang on to it.
Number 1, the intended receiver on the play.
It's third and inches.
Ball on the
Ball on their own 48. Texas will line up in a jumbo set here. Drops back to pass. Wants to throw outside with the spin. He's hit and got away. To the 20, to the 10, and he's all the way down to the 5. What a play.
What a play is right. Here they throw the ball to the tight end, and the big guy shows that he's valuable not only as a blocker, but as a receiver as well. Nice catch.
Guys, here's another look at that nice pass.
Okay, this was a nice pass and a nice catch. But the impressive thing about this play is how the receiver just kept on going after he caught the football.
Texas sets up in the I. Back to pass. Down the middle. Incomplete pass.
Number 1, the intended receiver on the play.
Two tight ends here. He drops back. Under heavy pressure. He rolls left. Throws. And they'll score. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Yeah, the quarterback said, you want the ball, go get it. Did he ever? He got it and took it for 6.
And he hits the PAT. Number 2, ready to kick. Number 3, and number 14, deep to return. Kicks it off. Number 14 fields it in the end zone. Not a whole lot of success their last time out.
Not at all. This offense has to do a better job of staying on the field and giving their defense a chance to catch their breath.
They'll set up shop at the 20. They come out in a 5-wide set. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. And he got it at the 30. He's all the way down to the 24-yard line. This quarterback doesn't seem to be having any trouble with the zone, does he?
He recognized the receiver was behind the coverage, and he found him with a perfect strike. That's nice passing for a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 24. The Aggies set up in the gun. Over the middle. His receiver has it, and he's taken down. A good play fake that time.
Here, the play action was key. It held the linebackers there by the fake by the running back, and the running back did a very nice job of carrying out his fake.
And the quarterback did a tremendous job of the fake handoff, too.
The Aggies come out in a shotgun. Throws to the middle. Couldn't haul it in. James with 3 wide receivers. Fumble! And this turnover is not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, the rich get richer, but let's not write them off just yet.
It's still early, but they can't afford to turn the ball over and let this thing get out of hand.
They'll start this drive at the 8. Texas comes to the line with 3 wide. He's got to throw it in a hurry. Complete. And they hit him in the backfield. 2-yard loss. Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on their own 6. The Aggies bring in the nickel package. Walker with the interception. A well-timed interception there.
Well, they're still down by a couple of scores, but the turnover certainly helps their chances. If they score on this drive, they're right back in the game.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. Texas A&M lines up with 3 receivers. Steps up. And it's incomplete.
The intended receiver on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 11. The Aggies line up with 3 wide. Looks. Go into the end zone. And they couldn't hook up on that one. Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 11-yard line. The Aggies come out in a shotgun. James back to throw. He steps up over the middle. Well, he tried to thread the needle with that pass.
Well, here the quarterback makes a poor decision throwing into coverage. Needs to look at his progression and find the second and third receiver.
Number 13 lined up for the field goal. This should be a chip shot. The kick is up. And it's good. Number 13 ready to kick. And they'll be returning this one. Number 1 takes it at the 8. He spins around. He jukes.
I know the first thing I wanted to do after throwing a pick was to come out that next drive and throw. Let the defense know that I wasn't intimidated.
And how many times did you go right back in there and throw another pick?
Well, Lee, as you know, a quarterback needs a short memory, so I really don't remember, Scooter. You know better than that.
The Aggies line up in a nickel back. They'll throw on first down. He's in trouble. Almost intercepted. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 36. Texas comes out with an I formation. And down he goes. First down. What a pass.
Boy, that was a big-time throw by the quarterback. He did a good job of taking what the defense gives him.
First and 10. Ball right around midfield. The Longhorns go with the I formation. The counter. He tries to spin, and he's taken down at the 48-yard line. Didn't get anything. So it's second and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. The Longhorns come out in a 2 tight end set. Toss. Trick play might not work. They'll drop him for a loss.
This is what you call a run blitz. The key is quickly penetrate and disrupt the running back, not allowing him to follow his blockers. Here the defense does a good job and comes up with a nice stop.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Longhorn line up with 2 tight ends. Here comes the pressure, and he can't get away from the pressure. So the corner blitz worked that time. The Aggies call for a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away.
Number 2, ready to return.
It's off, and it is a dandy. Number 2 takes it at the 14. He made some nice moves on that return.
Yeah, but too many, Brad. Boy, he'd love to have another chance at that one. The field is wide open for a score.
First and 10. Ball on the 25. The Longhorns bring in the nickel package. They'll throw on first down. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 25. Texas A&M comes out with 5 receivers. James drops back. He's under some heat. And he's going to be sacked. The Longhorns are going to take a timeout, and that was their first timeout. Passing situation here on 3rd and long. Ball on the 14-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. Here's a handoff left side. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. The Longhorns call for a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. They send out the punting unit. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Number 69 fields it at the 34. Not a whole lot on the return.
Well, I look at it this way. You didn't fumble, and you didn't lose yardage. What more could you ask for?
They'll take over at the 42. The Longhorns go with the I formation. They'll throw on first down. Steps up in the pocket. It falls incomplete. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. Second and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. Texas comes out in the shotgun. Back to pass. And it's incomplete. He needed a little more touch on his throw.
He's got to take a deep breath, relax, and just play a little pitch and catch out there. Don't be anxious, kid.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 42. Number 2 is back in the gun. Drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. Well, that was an impressive stand by the defense.
3 good defensive plays equals punt. Nice job, guys.
Fourth and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
The special teams coach sends his punt team out on the field. Number 2 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 2 calls for the fair catch. They'll down the punt at the 11-yard line. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3-and-out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
And maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
They'll get the ball here at the 12. Texas puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. And down he goes.
That was a laser, Kirk. This guy has a huge arm.
Yeah, it's like he's throwing darts, but it's coming at about 86 miles an hour.
First and 10.
Just a minute to go in the first half of play.
6-yard line.
The Longhorns bring in their dime package. And he's caught. And he's taken down. The Aggies are going to take a timeout. That was their second timeout. 2nd and 3. Ball on their own 33. Nickel defense. He drops back. Steps up. Wants to throw outside. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
Third down and 3 coming up. Ball on the 33. Texas A&M lines up with 3 receivers. James hands it off, and they hit him in the backfield. The Longhorns call for a timeout, and that was their last timeout. It's 4th down, and the punt team lines up. Number 69 fields it at the 17. A good return. They'll set up shop at the 33-yard line. The Longhorns line up in an I formation. They'll throw on 1st down. He steps up across the middle. Complete. Walker brings him down at the 45. The defense looked a little lost on that one, Kirk.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking. He guns it to the left. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 45-yard line. Number 2 comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Steps up. He's going left. His receiver has it. And they finally push him out at the 8-yard line. And he delivered a nice pass there, Coach.
Now, this is what I'm talking about. I like what this coach is doing here by opening up his playbook. It's going to have the defense calling for mercy soon.
Number 2 in to attempt the short field goal. He gets it up, and it's right down the middle. Number 2, ready to kick. Number 3, and number 14, back ready to return. Number 3, fields it at the 2. Gets past the tackler. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Our halftime score, Texas 13, Texas A&M 3.
Texas A&M.
And the teams are lined up to start the second half.
Number 1, back to return.
Kicks it off. Number 1 fields at the goal line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
They line up with trips to the right. Short toss. Incomplete. It looks like he overthrew him on that one.
I'll tell you, I think the quarterback got rid of that one too quickly, Kirk.
Well, Coach, you're right. They need to work on their timing a little bit more.
Second and 10.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20. Number 23, alone in the backfield. He drops back, under pressure. And they couldn't hook up on that one. Almost a nice catch.
This is a missed opportunity here. The receiver got his hands on the ball, but couldn't quite pull it in.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 20. The Longhorns go with the I formation. Back to pass. He steps up, guns it across the middle. And it falls incomplete. And the coach is talking to his quarterback after that quick 3 and out. He missed on all his passes and really seemed out of sync with his receivers.
Fourth and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
No surprise here as they prepare to punt it away. It's off, and it is a dandy. Number 2 fields it at the 24. He spins. And then the fumble. Number 14 recovers a loose ball. They'll take over at the 42. The Aggies with 4 receivers. James drops back on first down. And they got it. The defense now has 4 sacks in the ballgame. Second and long. Ball on the 28-yard line. They come out with a big set. James back to pass. Here they come. Over the middle. Looks like someone was called for holding.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty.
They'll get pushed back with the flag.
You guys know coaches do everything they can to teach discipline, but sometimes these players get so fired up that mistakes happen.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 18-yard line. Texas puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. And down he goes. The wide receiver picks up good yardage that time. Third and long. Ball on the 26. Nickel defense. James drops to throw. Steps up in the pocket. And it's caught. And he's taken down. Nice little pitch and catch with a wideout.
The quarterback and receiver spend a lot of time together. The coaches say they stay after practice just working on their timing, and right there it paid off.
The special teams coach sends his punt team out on the field. Number 20 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 69 fields it at the 13. The coverage was there. That prevented a big return. They'll get the ball here at the 18. The Longhorns come out in the ace formation. They'll throw on first down. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. The quarterback really lucked out there.
I thought they had a chance for an interception, but I'm sure they'll settle for the incompletion. It still was a good play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 18. They'll work from the shotgun. Over the middle. And down he goes at the 28-yard line. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
Well, when you're trying to get to the quarterback with the blitz, you better have some talented corners because they could end up on an island out there all alone.
Third down, less than a yard. Ball on the 28-yard line. They line up with trips to the right. Sheds that one. Walker with a takedown. And nice running by the fullback.
No question. What impresses me is the blocking up front. Just man-to-man, they're able to create a lane there and get a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. They line up in an I. They'll run the option. Walker brings him down. They'll get 2 on that one.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. Single set backfield. He's under pressure. Got it. Spins upfield. He's hit and got away. He goes down. The defense came with a blitz that time.
Yeah, but when you blitz a quarterback that is smart as this guy, you got to blitz him late, and you got to change your defense late. Right, Kirk?
That's exactly right. Let's see if they begin to pick up what we're seeing here. Just a little bit of a cat and mouse game out there.
First and 10. And this is the 6th play of the drive. Texas sets up in the I. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Carter with a takedown at the 32-yard line. An 8-yard gain.
On the play.
Second and 2 coming up here. This is the 7th play of this drive. Texas comes to the line with 3 wide. Looking. He unloads it. Touchdown! They had some trouble defending that one, Coach.
Hey, this is just a great play by the offense, Brad. Watch that delivery. It doesn't get much better than that.
And he hits the PAT. So under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. And the score, Texas 20, Texas A&M 3. Number 2 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 14 and number 3 back to return. Number 3 fields it in the end zone. The defense did a good job against them the last time they had the ball, forcing the punt.
But remember, they had given up quite a few yards before forcing that punt. They might not be so lucky this time.
They'll set up shop at the 20-yard line. The Aggies set up in the gun. James sets to go to the air. Once and all. And that one's fallen incomplete. A little too much juice on that one.
This quarterback sometimes gets a little bit too excited back there and tries to put too much on it. He's got to relax and just make a good throw.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 20. The Aggies come out in a shotgun. James options out, spinning, and he's taken down to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's third down and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. The Longhorns bring in the nickel package. James steps back to pass, and down he goes. Let's check out the replay. And the punt team will come out. It's fourth down. Number 20 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 69 fields it to 37. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Well, Brad, that was a combination of a couple things. Some good blocks, but also the ability to avoid the coverage team by the return man.
First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. Number 23 lines up as a single back. They'll give it off here. And down he goes. 3-yard gain by the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 7 to go. Ball on the 48. Number 2 with 3 wide receivers. And they'll run him again. And he's taken down at the 46. The running back gets 2 on the carry. Third and 5. Ball on the 46. Texas comes out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the right. Finds his receiver, and down he goes. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good game.
Boy, he's throwing the football with some pop, isn't he, Coach?
Hey, if he's not careful, he's going to break his receiver's fingers.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. The Longhorns come out in the ace formation. Nice play fake. Throws it to the outside. Another catch. And he's taken down at the 13. He looked like he threw that one about as hard as he could.
Well, sometimes you have to. You've got to make sure the defense can't get to it, so you put a little extra zip on the throw, just like he did there.
I'll tell you what, that ball looks like a missile with laces.
First and 10. Ball on the 13. So that brings us to the end of the quarter, and at the end of 3, our score, Texas 20, Texas A&M 3. It's first and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. The Aggies bring in their dime package. Back to pass. Steps up with the throw. And it's going the other way. At the 40, down the sideline. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. That last INT gives this defense 2 on the day.
Not a good throw there. The quarterback needs to make better decisions.
And he tacks on the extra point. Number 13, ready to kick. Number 23, and number 1, back deep to return. Kicks it off. Number 1 fields it at the 3. The defense bent about as far back as you can that last series before getting the interception.
Hey, a defense can do somersaults or even a triple sow cows, just as long as they keep the offense out of the end zone.
Did you just say sow cow?
Yep, I dated one back in college. Man, could she cook.
They'll start this drive at the 20. 3 wideouts to the right side. Wants the middle. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. Coach, you made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. From the gun, drops back to pass. Complete. And down he goes. And he didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 22-yard line. Texas comes out with 3 receivers bunch. He drops back. He steps up, throws it out there. It falls incomplete. Well, he was under some heavy pressure there.
Well, I agree there was a lot of pressure, but I think he can hold on to the ball just a little bit longer and deliver it with some confidence.
Number 2, the return man.
Number 2, back deep to return.
Number 2 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 2 fields it at the 31, broke away from 1. And he comes up with a solid return on the play. They'll take over at the 39. Texas comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Looks. Throws it to the outside. Almost intercepted. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 39. The Longhorns bring in the nickel package. James back to throw. He's going right. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away. It's
3rd down and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Texas brings in their nickel package. James drops back, steps up, throws this one out to the left. Rowe drops the ball. I don't think the offense was on the same page on that drive. It's 3 and out on 3 incomplete passes. The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away. Number 20 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 69 fields it at the 11. Little shake and bake move. Breaks one. Spin move. And they come up big on the special teams there.
Boy, I'll tell you, if there's a hole to be found, this kid's going to find it. Sensational punt return, my friends.
They'll go to work at the 38-yard line. Texas comes out with an I formation. Drops back to pass. And he's going to come up with a sack. They put the pressure on, and it paid off.
Well, his protection just simply broke down, and if that continues, this quarterback's going to have a long day.
Second and long. Ball on their own 31. From the gun, he drops back. Throws this one out to the right. Incomplete. That would have been a tough catch for the wide receiver. Third down, and what they didn't want to get in. Ball on the 31. Texas A&M lines up in a dime defense here. Back to pass. Down the middle. Found his man, and he's taken down. And that pass and catch gives them a first down.
Yep, they got the first down, but it wasn't by much, you guys.
First and 10. Ball on the 49. Single set backfield. They'll throw on first down. And it's caught. Smith brings him down at the 46-yard line. The defense is all over that pass.
Like glue. I'm telling you, this defense is tough.
Second and 7 coming up here. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Texas A&M brings in their nickel package. Back to pass. And he's going to lose yards on this one. Loss of about 2. The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Trips right. He drops back. He steps up, wants to throw outside. He spins around, and down he goes. They convert on third and long, guys.
Well, the offense coming through in a big way that time. How about the timing on that route, Coach?
Yeah, Kirk, the quarterback was able to throw to a spot, and the receiver was there to catch it for a first and 10. Nice play.
First and 10. Ball on the 28. Number 2 comes to the line with 3 wide. And he's taken down. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here. This is the 8th play of this drive. They line up in the jumbo set. He'll get it again. With the spin, they'll drop him for a loss.
That time they came with the blitz and caused enough confusion up front, they were able to get to him.
They've been 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, and they'll try to convert again here. Trips right. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking down the middle. Carter with a takedown.
Let me say this right away. That pass just put the quarterback over 300 yards passing. Sweet.
They'll line it up for the field goal. The kick is up. And it sails through the uprights. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks it. Number 3 fields it in the end zone. The defense did a nice job of shutting down this offense the last time they had the ball.
The offense was not clicking at all. Let's see if they're back on the same page.
They'll set up shop at the 17-yard line. Texas A&M comes out in the shotgun, drops back to pass. Great range as he's able to break up the pass.
I know that the safety makes a good play here, but as a receiver, you got to get in there and play some defense. He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line. James lines up with 5 wide out. He drops back, throws it to the outside. Got it, and he's finally shoved out at the 49-yard line. Good catch, and can this guy fly or what?
I couldn't agree with you more. This kid's got to be one of the fastest guys that we've had the privilege of seeing all year.
And it looks like we have our Old Spice players of the game. James lines up in the shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up. He lets it go deep down the middle. Picked off. And he just came up big for the 2nd time today.
Great interception right there. He read the quarterback's eyes and then made a fantastic play.
They'll get the ball here at the 12-yard line. 3 wideouts to the right side. On the ground with the tailback. And down he goes. The Aggies are going to take a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. Second and 9. Ball on the 13. Texas comes out with an I formation. And he's taken down. The Aggies call for a timeout. That was their 2nd timeout. It's 3rd down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 15. Single set backfield. Drops back to pass. He steps up over the middle at the 40, and he's taken down. Texas A&M calls a timeout, and that was their last timeout. First and 10. Ball on their own 46. Texas will kneel on it here as they count the seconds down. And he takes a knee. Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 44-yard line. The Longhorns line up in a goal line formation. Fullback straight ahead, and down he goes. That's 4 yards on the play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. They line up in the jumbo set. Up the middle. And he's taken down at the 48. The fullback gains about 4 yards there. Another hard-fought game between these two rivals. Was this what you expected to see?
Texas comes away with bragging rights this year, and I'm sure the fans and students will enjoy it just as much as the players. They were the better team today and added another great chapter to this rivalry.
We here at EA Sports thank you for watching this game of NCAA Football 2004. Our final score in this one, Texas 23, Texas A&M 10. We hope you enjoyed this game as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. So long, everyone.